prepare for, but we'll start today by doing some absolute value equations, okay? Or inequalities. So let's start with something pretty, there's really two types of problems I'm going to show you today. And the first one that I'm going to show you is the less than or equal to case. Okay. So we're going to do a bunch of problems like this, and you're going to see how to do them. So let me just start by writing. Actually, let me change this to a 5. This is our first example. Okay, and it says the absolute value of x minus 2 is less than or equal to 5.
Okay.
So the way that you set up this problem to answer it is when it's this less than or equal to, it's very important. When it's less than or equal to, you have to make a special change here. You have to put this number exactly down here where it is. You just bring these down, but you also put the negative of that number over here on the left. So see how I put a 5, but I changed it to be negative?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next thing is that you bring down the x minus 2.
Okay.
Trying to just get to where I can get me a little more white space. You're not sure why it's not cooperating. All right, let me do it a different way.
All right.
Okay, there it is. So let me just bring this down here. Okay, now we see this. So this is called a compound inequality. Did you hear that word in class?
A compound inequality? No.
Yeah. Okay. The wording doesn't really matter, but sometimes I want to make sure you know that what it is in case it is something that interests you. So do you see how there's a 2 that's being subtracted here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So to undo subtraction by 2, you're going to add 2, but notice I'm adding 2 in 3 places. Do you see that? So this becomes -3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 7.
Okay.
Did you follow how I did that?
Yeah. Okay. Wait, go back up.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to do another problem really similar. We'll call it example 2. Absolute value x plus 4 less than or equal to 11.
Okay.
So again, whenever it's less than or equal to, it's the same process as this here, like you're as before. You bring the 11 down, you bring the less than or equal to down, and then the next thing is you write it over here, -11 less than or equal to, like this. See I brought the 11 over here, but I negated it.
Okay.
And then you put the x plus 4 down here.
Okay. All right, so -11 greater or least?
Yes.
Okay, x
Less
plus
than, yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to subtract 4 from both sides because that's how you undo plus 4.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Does that make sense? And then you have to get these numbers. So 11 minus 4 is 7. X comes down in the middle, and then minus 15 there.
Okay.
So the answer is always a number less than or equal to a variable less than or equal to a number.
Okay.
All right, is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's do another one. Let's say it's the absolute value of 3x less than or equal to 24.
Okay, that's 8.
Well, it is if we were solving 3x equals 24, but this what I wrote over here on the right is not the same as this over here on the left.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
So
going
3x
to
equals 24.
no, you have to bring the 24 down, and then you have to write negative 24, and then you put the thing in absolute value right in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you undo multiplication by 3?
Undo multiplication by 3.
Yes.
Division. You just have to divide. 3 divided by
You
24, and it's 8.
And negative 24. You have to do both of them.
Okay, so negative 8 greater than or less than 24.
So you have negative 8 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 8.
Yeah. Yep. Let me okay. Yeah. That's right.
All right, so let's do another one here. Let's go absolute
Wait, you want to go
value.
back up? I want to review that problem for a minute.
Sure.
Thanks, Matthew.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so now the next problem here is let's go 1/3 x less than or equal to 6.
Yeah.
So again, because it's less than or equal to, this is very important, because it's less than or equal to, you bring the 6 down, you bring the less than or equal to down, but then you write it again, but this time with a negative 6. See how these are always negatives of each other?
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring down the 1/3 x, because it's whatever's inside the absolute value just comes down here.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and for this right here, you have to divide by 1/3, right?
Well, you do, but it's better to multiply by 3 rather than dividing by a fraction. Okay.
So you divide by 3.
We'll multiply by 3.
6 times 3 is 18.
It is 18. How about the other one?
The other one, x. Just okay, negative 18.
Yes, negative 18.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Okay. So hopefully,
So you're gonna send out work in
Alright, so-
Yahoo?
I'm sorry.
You're gonna send out work in Yahoo?
I will, of course, send you the PDF here. Absolutely at the
Yes.
end.
Thank you.
All right, so let's have you. Do you have a pencil and paper ready? Are you
Yeah,
able
yeah.
to try? Okay, let me have you try a problem here. Let's go. Absolute value x minus 7 less than or equal to 5. Okay,
Okay.
so I'd like you to try that. And if you could send over a picture when you're done, that would be appreciated. That way I can see your work.
Yeah. All right, let's explain together.
Can you go ahead and send me a picture of your work, please?
Well, I'm still working on the problem. Trying to write.
Well, it's okay if it's not right. I just want to see the effort that you're making to put in here.
Okay. I'm almost done. Can I open my camera?
No. Take a picture with your phone and send it that way.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Matthew.
All right. So let me. So yeah, I see your work there. It looks like you interpreted this minus 7 as a multiplication.
Yeah.
So like I said, you put the x minus 7 here in the middle. You did not do that. You just wrote 7 in the middle. Okay. So you're going to add 7 to both sides.
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so minus 5 plus 7 is 2. X and then 12.
Okay. Okay. So I have to write it down?
No, you don't have to write any of this down. I mean, I would recommend that you do that. I mean, you have the choice, right? You have the choice to watch, the good guys, or
The bad guys, the bad guys.
bad guys, or the good guys, right? Depending on the movie you're watching. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's try one just like this now, though. Let me try to have you do one more here. X minus 5 less than or equal to 3. Okay, so I want you to look very carefully at what we did in the previous problem here. Really, really important here.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
So do you see that you write whatever is an absolute value in the middle, and then you put a less than or equal to, and you bring that number down, and then the negative of that number.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this problem, down below here,
Yeah.
there's 3 positions. What goes in this first position? Or what goes in this third position? Let's start over here. What goes over here to the right?
3.
3. And what goes over here where the 1 is?
3.
No. Let's go back and look at the previous
Negative
problem.
3.
Negative 3. Yes, they're very different. One's like the good guys, one's like the bad guys.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is. It's that different, what goes in the middle here?
Negative 5.
No, Sourish. What did we put in the middle here?
Oh, yeah. Well, that is x minus
Whatever's inside absolute value.
x minus 5.
Yes, x minus 5.
I'm
Okay.
sorry about that.
That's okay. So all I'm doing is rewriting it. How do you undo subtraction by 5?
How do you undo subtraction by 5?
Yes. How do you undo subtraction by 5? What is the opposite of subtraction by 5?
Add.
Add 5. Add 5. Add 5.
Yeah. Add
Okay,
5.
what are the results here? Let me get back here. What is 3 plus 5?
3 plus 5 are
Yeah.
3 plus 5 is 8.
Yes. And how about negative 3 plus 5?
Negative 3 plus 5 is negative 8.
It is not.
Wait, 2.
These numbers are rarely the same. While these numbers are the same opposite sign, the answer is not. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have that pencil and paper available?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to try a new problem here. Absolute value of 2x less than or equal to 10. So I want you to try working this one out on your own, please.
Okay.
How are you doing on this one?
Very good. Okay.
All right, can you send me a picture of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna send a picture.
Perfect.
There, I send it. All right. Okay, I sent it to you.
There it is. All right, so that is excellent, excellent work. Why don't we take a 3-minute break?
Wait, what?
Okay,
Wait,
and after
that was correct?
that is excellent work. Yeah, why are you why are you so surprised?
I did not even know how I got that correct.
Okay, we're gonna take a short break, 3 minutes, maybe 4, and we're gonna do the other type of problems here after we come back. Okay,
Okay.
good job.
Yeah.
Hey, Sourish, let me know when you're back and ready to go.
Just for 1 minute.
Sure. Just let me know when you're ready. All right, Sourish, we should definitely start here and get some more problems done in the time that we have here. So the next type of problem we're going to do
Okay,
is
let's just get on to it.
the next type of problem we're going to do is the greater than or equal to problems.
Mhm.
So I want you to just stare at this and make sure you see that it's going to the right. Do you see that it's pointing right? You see
That
that
is
this,
going left. That's going
okay, well,
left.
okay, so let's use your language. This one's going left, okay? Do you
Yeah.
see that all the previous problems were going the other direction? Maybe I
Wait
could,
a minute. I think because if it's greater than less than, then it's switched.
it is switched, but you need to, what you have to be able to do is differentiate between these two symbols. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's two types of problems you're going to see, and the first one is this type here. All right, so let's look at an example problem. Let's say that it is x minus 3 greater than or equal to 9. So this time you actually have to write two equations. The first
Okay.
one is exactly this. It's exactly this without the absolute value. Do you see I wrote exactly what's here, but without the absolute value?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how about solving this? What do you do to undo subtraction by 3? How do you undo subtraction by 3?
Undo subtraction by 3.
Yes.
I just add.
Add 3 to both sides. So x is greater than or equal to 12.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Okay. All right, now the second equation looks really similar to this one over here. There's a couple of differences. The first is that this flips. So this greater than or equal to flips to less than or equal to. And instead of 9, it's -9. So there's actually two changes.
Yeah. Okay.
So now to solve this, you're going to add 3 to both sides. So x is less than or equal to -6.
Okay. Okay. So
All right, so let's
it's
do another one.
okay.
These are both true. That like this is your answer right here.
Okay.
But we're gonna do another one. Let's I mean I know you like to look at these things. This is what we started with. We make these two paths. Okay, the first path is the exact same thing, but without the absolute value. The second path is kind of the same thing. You switch the inequality and you negate the number. So let's try another one. Say absolute value x plus 4 less than or equal to 6. So our first path down the left here, you're going to write exactly what is here, but without the absolute value. X plus 4 less than or equal to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, how do you solve this? How do you undo addition by 4?
Addition by 4, subtract by 4, and that is 0.
What is 6 minus 4?
2.
Good. Now, on this other path, you start by writing the same thing, but you flip the inequality. So you change it to this direction right here. I'm sorry, I messed this up. Gave you the wrong problem. It's like, why isn't that working? Okay. Okay, so now instead of you flip this inequality, so it becomes less than or equal to, instead of 6, you write -6.
Uh-huh.
So again, how do you undo addition by 4?
Addition by 4. How do you undo addition by 4? You
Yes,
subtract.
subtract 4.
Yep.
What is -6 minus 4?
-6 minus 4.
Yes.
No, yeah, yep. Okay. That's going to be a negative 11.
10.
10. Okay.
Okay, let's do another one here. Let's go absolute value of 2x greater than or equal to 16.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so again, you draw this path, okay, and you write exactly what's here, but without the absolute value.
Without an absolute value. Okay.
Yes. Now, how do you solve this? How do you solve 2x, 2 times x? How do you undo multiplication by 2?
Divide.
You divide by 2.
Yeah.
So x is greater than or equal to 8.
Yeah.
Okay, now this other path, you start out by writing the same thing, 2x, but you flip this inequality, so it becomes less than or equal to, and then you change this to a negative sign, -16.
Okay. Yeah.
So how do you undo multiplication by 2? You just told me. You
We
divide
use
by 2.
divide by 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Use divide by 2, and yeah.
So x is less than or equal to -8.
Uh-huh. Yes. That's right.
All right, so let's look at another one here. Let's say it's the absolute value of 1/4 x greater than or equal to 1. So again, the first path is to write exactly what's there. Exactly what's there, okay?
Yeah, you just have to just okay. So what you need to do is you just have to just essentially you just have to divide.
Well, it is dividing by a fourth, but it's better to multiply by 4 because it undoes this value. So x is greater than or equal to 4. The
Yeah.
other path is you write the same left side, but you flip the inequality. So it becomes less than or equal to, and this is very important, you negate this -1.
Negate this -1.
You negate the 1 to become -1. So in every problem we've done, this number on the right has become negative, become negative, become negative.
Okay. 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 And then for that, you just have to just divide.
Well, you could divide, but it's better to multiply by 4.
Okay.
So x less than or equal to -4. All right, so now I want you to try one. So you got some pencil and paper?
I don't think we have time, so that's why.
If you would like to end the lesson here, that is up to you. If
Okay.
you want to ask your dad if that's
Yeah,
okay.
I got to
okay.
get back to my social studies. That's why.
Okay, we'll go ahead and let him know that
Yeah.
we are all
Dad!
done for the day.
Yeah, thank you, Matthew, by the way.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Thursday. If I have any math homework, then I can do with you Thursday.
Perfect.
Hello.
Hey, Dr. Hithari. So today we went through absolute value inequalities. He definitely understood the first type that we did. The first type is this less than or equal to. It's a little bit easier than the other type. But it definitely understood this. He sent me his work for a couple of problems. He definitely understood that. The second type, I'm not sure he understood as well, but you know, he was great today during the lesson, and you know, we got a lot done, a lot of problems done here. So, I mean, I'm pleased. You know, quality over quantity, we'll say tonight. But you know, he said he was following along. I asked him to do a problem here at the end. He said he's got some other school work to do. So that is why we're ending a little bit early today.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think he has some homework to do. So I think we need to keep working, same.
Absolutely. And if he's got time, I'd love for him to work through these problems again, you know, tonight or tomorrow, whenever he gets a chance.
Yeah. Okay. I think Sourish, you have to review them, please.
Can you put this in my room?
Yeah. Okay, Sourish. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Matthew.
Bye.
Have a great night. Bye now.